Listen, learn, create your own destiny. Create the life you want. See the future, want the future, have it now. Welcome to the Manifest Change podcast. And here's your host, Brooklyn Storme.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Manifest Change. Today I'm talking with you about my morning routine because I was asked during the week last week what my morning routine is and whether or not I'll be able to share it, because it's really important that you have some kind of structure in place if you're going to be manifesting in a really amazing way and get some really amazing results. You need to know what you're doing. So very quickly, I'll just go over it with you now. Upon waking up, the very first thing that I do is I stay in bed. So I've just woken up, my eyes are just opening up, and then what I'll do is I will just set my intention for the day. I will think about, gee, I'm so grateful that I got another day. It's great to have woken up. And then I'll be very pleased and happy that I've got the dog, Gabe the magical dog. He's right there. That makes me very happy. And then I want to set the intention for the day. So this morning, my intention was around calling in clients for work. So I set my intention around that. And the reason that I do this right upon waking up is because your subconscious mind is most impressionable for the first 5 minutes upon waking and for the last 5 minutes of the day. So we really want to, that's where all the good stuff happens, in the subconscious mind. So we want to make sure we get everything in there. And once I've sort of done that, then I'll get up and go about the day. But the kicker for me with setting my intention is I do have a piece of, it's a type of crystal, it's called optical calcite. I do keep that near the bed, and I just hang on to that while I'm setting my intention for the day. And if you're interested in learning more about that particular crystal, I'll do another I'm recording a podcast at the same time as doing this live video, guys. So it's my first time doing it, just bear with me. But I will do another podcast / video on crystals down the track. So then I just kind of get up, and the first thing that I want to do is just try and make sure I put something clean into my body. So I just have some water with some lemon in it, and then I get about getting dressed, I have a shower, whatever, and then I always have a smoothie for breakfast, and then I'll jump in the car, get ready to go. And so when I'm in the car, I want to be doing everything I can to put myself in a good mood and raise my vibration, because when we're in a good mood, we become a much better vibrational match for the things that we're trying to call in. And the way that I raise my vibration is by doing what I call gratitude work. And so those of you who are in the group will already know this as well, but one of the tricks for raising your vibration with gratitude is to time yourself. I find by putting myself under a little bit of time pressure that I can experience greater intensity of the nice feeling that comes about from being grateful for something. So what I do is I just look at the dash clock and I wait for it to tick over to the next minute. And then once it's done that, I turn the radio off, I turn everything off. It's just me in my car, and I'll go as fast as I can, saying everything that I'm thankful for. And, I know we all have good days and we have bad days, but on a bad day, if I'm having trouble thinking of something to be grateful for, I will just strip it right back to basics and do something like, I'm grateful for the car, I'm grateful for petrol in the car, all of that sort of stuff. So I want to do that. For when I first started, I just tried for a minute. Now I can do it for a good 5 minutes. And just going as fast as I can. And it absolutely feels so good when it's all done and I'm smiling, I feel amazing. And then what I do is I've made a playlist for myself on my iPhone. So I've shared that in the group before. So guys, if you're in the group, feel free just to jump in and you can do a search for the High Vibe playlist. It's right there. If you can't find it, let me know and I'll just repost a link. But it's got music that makes me feel bouncy, bubbly, happy, makes me want to dance, makes me want to sing. So I just listen to that for the remainder of the driving to work. And then when I get here, I feel amazing. And I'm just so happy to take on the day. And I have to tell you that it's been about 12 months now that I've been doing this type of stuff. And over that time, people have made comments to me like, you seem more resilient. Why are you so happy all the time? What are you doing differently that's putting you in this good mood? Somebody asked me last week, there's no point asking you how your day was because you always tell me it was amazing. And the thing is that most of the time it is, because you have to remember, guys, that what we focus on expands. So if I spend my morning setting up my day so that I'm having a great day, of course, I've put all good stuff in my awareness right from the moment of waking up, which means that I'm going to be more inclined to see good things throughout the day as well. It's not too much of a stretch for me to do that. There is an evening routine that I do as well, and we can talk about that another time. But during the day, I think what's really important is to just be very aware of all the gifts that come your way. They don't have to be actual, presents or physical gifts. But when I say all of the good things, I mean the opportunities that come your way, all the nice experiences that you have. I was here at the practice this morning and working with a child, and I just had so much fun. It was just so nice to be there in the moment, and I really appreciated being there, and it filled me with joy. And then recognizing that I was feeling joyful made me feel even more joyful, and it just made for a really beautiful morning. And I've got this beautiful tea at the moment that I'm drinking. I purchased it 2 weeks ago when I went to the Yarra Valley, and I found a chocolatier place. It's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in the middle of the country. It's just amazing, and they sell everything you could possibly imagine to do with chocolate there. But one of the things that they had was cocoa tea, and I hadn't tried that before. So I bought some, and I was having a cup of that this morning, and I just took a moment and appreciated that, and then that made me feel good. So like anything, I think it's difficult when you're first starting because it's not familiar and you don't know if you're doing it right. My advice would be just be guided by what's happening to you intuitively. If it feels nice to take a moment to appreciate something, then continue to do that. The more you do it, the more proficient you'll become with it. So have your morning routine, and then as the day progresses, seize opportunities to recognize that something awesome or wonderful or special or beautiful has just happened. Even if somebody just says thank you to you for something, that's nice. And spend a moment just appreciating that. And then before you go to bed, you'll do your evening routine. So with the routines, I think the more you do them, the better you get at them. Of course, mine has changed. It's very different now to what it was when I first started. And it's through trial and error of finding what works for you that will help you establish a routine that's going to be quite powerful for you. Do I do the morning routine every morning? I'd like to say yes, but I'm also a scientist, and I know that nothing is 100%, and I'm human as well, which means I'm going to make mistakes. And yes, there are absolutely times when I forget or I just don't do it. And the reason for that is because, you know me now, I only do the things that I want to do when I'm in the mood to do them. I've just been really trying to tap into that lately as well. I'm not always in the mood to do a morning routine. I don't believe in forcing things if you're feeling resistant. That's just a sign maybe I need a break from the morning routine, or maybe I need to switch it up a little bit. I hope this has really helped you. If you're watching this on Facebook, please let me know if you want more information about a morning routine. If you'd like me to whip up an infographic and pop it up in the group, I'm happy to do that. If you have a morning routine that you'd like to share, please do. You know, I'd love to see what everybody else is doing. If you're listening to the podcast, thank you so much for joining. Have a think about what we've spoken today, and please leave a review and let me know how helpful this episode was. I hope you all have a really beautiful day, and I'll see you on Monday next week. Bye, guys.
Thank you for listening. Take steps now to manifest the life you want by checking out the show notes. If you've loved this episode, leave a review on iTunes. Here's to manifesting change.